these eyes, and you better choose wisely. That's my high, 1, 2, 3, turn 4, and 5.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for another installment of the NFL International Series. And we are underway from North London. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Kill.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. But you look at this Bronco defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Captain. Olay. Throw.
Nix to the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? 11. Hey, Sean, let's go! Bombers.
Now it's Nix. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
What's the back on this play? Motion.
Throwing Nix. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Kill. Captain. Olay.
To throw is Nix. That's complete to Parker Washington. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 40.
It's a gain of 18. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bombers.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hold on, set. Oh, ready. Ready. Ready.
Here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain, 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 captain. Pull out.
Nix to throw again. To the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. Five receivers set here. It's third down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Away, away, away. Away, away, away. Punch left.
Nix from the shotgun. He'll try and do this himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
They're going. It's Nix. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Looking to put a drive together. Here's McCarthy. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, here we go, Mike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after one.
Brings up second and 9.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Now McCarthy. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Quentin Johnston with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Bombers.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
Hey, we're good.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Olay. Pull left.
Here's Nix once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Parker Washington, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He dumps it off for Henry.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Quick throw here to Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Denver.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
A first down carry for Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they'll run it here. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now an audible here into something else.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air with McCarthy. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Kevontae Turpin from 17 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Jets 7.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Bombers. Joe. Pull out.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Nick's going to keep this himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
To the right, yeah. Captain. Ole! Bombers. Bunch left.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Kill.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On third down, Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7.
Broncos 21, Jets 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
A little juke. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
A final shot before break. Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing is McCarthy. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Mark Andrews, 64 yards.
And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Nix to the air. And the Broncos get there and take him down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Captain. Away. Kill.
To throw is Nix. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Almost set. Ready. Joe.
Throwing Nix. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Looking to throw McCarthy. This will be caught just inside the 10. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Henry will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far. And that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. There's Chris Olave. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 55 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time.
And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Motion, motion. Joe. Hey, Sean, let's go!
Following the fumble recovery, Nix. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Nix. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. First throw now for the backup lock. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
21 yards. That's good for a Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They look to throw. It's Locke. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Calvin Austin, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. Inside handoff, Henry. And some room to roam now. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
And the Broncos 1st down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 77 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now McCarthy. Touchdown! Mark Andrews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Folk. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hold on a sec. Hey, Shaw, let's go. Ready. Ready. Behind. Joe. Olay. Kill.
Now it's Nix. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Olay. Bombers. Punch left.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nick's going to keep this himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Again, it's Locke. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Locke to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Ready. Kill.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Backfield empty here. It's 3rd and long.
Hold on a sec. Ready. To the right, yeah. Olay. Captain, 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 captain. Throw. Pull left.
Nick's looking to throw again.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a big